Hello, guys, and welcome back to Alex Beyond Border. We have finally the final part 3 of the most natural wonders of the Philippines that Filipino don't know about. We saw part 1, part 2. There's going to be a playlist here at the end if you missed those parts over there. Let's go to see the Garden of Eden of the world, because such beauty are only in the Philippines and it's something out of this world. Let's see the last part and maybe the best places.
Barracuda Lake,
Barracuda
located
Lake.
on the northern coast of Coron Island in the Philippines, offers one of the strangest and most unbelievable diving experiences on Earth. The lake is not famous for barracudas, but for its
If it wasn't a
extreme
documentary, I
thermal
would say
and
like
salinity
it's
layering,
AI.
where water temperatures can suddenly
Look at
shift
that.
from 82 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit within just a few feet. It's one of the rare places on the planet where hot water floats over cold, creating a surreal split-body sensation as you move between layers.
Imagine how your body
Surrounding the
feels
lake
it.
are ancient limestone cliffs,
Look,
millions of years old, that plunge below the surface, forming underwater skyscrapers of stone. The bottom is
I swear,
covered in a
seems like
gelatin-like
AI.
layer
I'm sorry,
of
I know
fine
it's
sand
not.
and soft silt that billows into cloudy plumes with every movement. Although barracuda sightings are rare today, lucky divers may still encounter a solitary one gliding through the lake's layered waters. Sombrero Island is known as the Wonder Hat of the Philippines because of its highly unusual limestone formation in the East Sea.
Wow, it's small.
The island closely resembles a wide-brimmed hat once worn by Mexican gentlemen, with a tall limestone crown and a ring of fine white sand forming the brim around it. Its most distinctive feature is a long white sandbar that connects to the island only at low tide, creating a walking path across the blue sea before disappearing completely when the water rises. The surrounding
My God,
seawater
it's really heaven on
is
earth
so
for
clear
Philippines, guys.
that its surface reflects a range of colors from light turquoise to deep blue. Although it is only a small rocky island exposed to harsh sun and wind, the top still supports patches of green vegetation, creating a strong contrast between dry limestone and living growth. Limunsudan Falls is
Man, look at that
described
waterfall.
as a sleeping giant lost in deep forest. With a total height of about 787 feet, you would need to stack 4 statues of liberty to come close to the full height of this waterfall.
And it's gigantic.
Unlike waterfalls that plunge in one straight drop, Limunsudan is divided into 2 giant tiers, looking like a massive water staircase stretched across a cliff. Because the water falls from such an extreme height, you can hear the roar of the falls from miles away, even before it appears through the trees. In the rainy season, the waterfall looks extremely violent and thick with force. But in the dry season, it turns into two pure white ribbons that look lighter and gentler. Although it is famous, very few people actually reach the base of the falls. Its remote location makes the approach feel more like a risky expedition than an ordinary trip. Asik-Asik is the white...
It's literally breathtaking. You don't have words to describe. At least...
and most unusual
Asik.
cliff waterfall in the
Wow,
Philippines,
look.
with a water curtain stretching as far as 459 feet across a
Wow.
nearly vertical rock wall.
I never saw something like this.
Unlike ordinary waterfalls, there is no river or lake above this cliff, only a rock face covered with vegetation, ferns, and green moss, making the water look as if it is seeping directly from the mountain itself. Instead of falling as one large stream, the water descends in many
Look at
narrow
that.
strands through the plant cover on a cliff about 197 feet high.
Just wow.
Because of a natural underground filtration system through volcanic rock, local residents and many visitors say the water can be collected directly from cracks in the cliff for drinking. The water is described as sweet, pure, and as cold as if it had just been packed in ice.
Wow.
Despite its large scale, Asik-Asik remained hidden for centuries behind a giant banyan tree until 2010, when a major storm uprooted the tree and exposed the entire waterfall.
So like 16 years ago, more or less. Man, it's such a beauty, guys.
Vulcan Point stands out
This is
as
a lake
one of the
between
clearest
a lake.
examples of the
I know
rare
about this.
phenomenon known as an island in a lake on an island in a lake.
Yes, I knew about this. On my other channel, we talked about this.
This layered formation is part of a complex and active volcanic system, presenting both majestic scenery and natural hazards. The lake surrounding Vulcan Point has a pH so low that it is highly acidic, creating harsh conditions that limit aquatic life.
Oh, it's in a volcano, so... That's such a beauty, man.
In addition, heat and occasional steam rising from the ground make the area a classic example of what geologists call living Earth. Rainbow Eucalyptus forest is one of the world's strangest forests, where tree trunks appear painted by artists but are actually colored by the tree's natural bark shedding cycle.
Wow, it seems like somebody did it, but it's just a tree.
The newest bark layer starts bright green, gradually turning blue, purple, orange, and finally reddish-brown before peeling off, revealing a living color spectrum on the trunk. In the wild, this species can grow between 250 and 330 feet tall, the height of a 25 to 30-story building, and can gain up to 5 feet per year.
These things, you can find it only in the Philippines, and that's why I'm saying the Garden of Eden, because it's magic.
Appearance, this tree is also an important raw material for white paper production due to its straight trunk and rapid growth. Langon-Gobingob Cave holds the record as the largest cave system in the Philippines and was once considered the second largest in Southeast Asia, stretching about 7 miles with 12 vast chambers that feel pristine and mysterious. This is not a mass tourism site because entry requires special permits, licensed cave specialists, and strict screening of health and survival skills, where failing physical standards means automatic rejection regardless of cost.
I love caves, but you know, you have to be trained.
Reaching the cave is an extremely demanding journey, involving trekking through lush rainforest, climbing steep rock faces, wading through muddy underground rivers up to the waist, and rappelling into deep, dark shafts. The Langon main chamber is known among explorers as the mother of all chambers, due to its overwhelming scale and untouched beauty, creating a powerful sense of awe and respect.
Look at that, you're inside a cave, it's over there, Jesus.
Inside the system, there is a clear division between living caves with wet surfaces and actively forming stalactites, and dry dead caves where formations have fossilized into pale white stone.
Wow.
Notably, the limestone caves of Calbiga in Samar revealed the first hypogean fish species in the Philippines and the first known goby species in the world, discovered in 1987.
They have no eyes. Yeah, well, because it's dark, maybe that's why. Ooh, wow.
Carabao Island features natural sea caves opening directly to the ocean with wide entrances and cathedral-like ceilings, most notably Cathedral Cave, where deep cerulean water lies beneath bamboo walkways and wooden planks clinging dramatically to steep limestone walls. These bamboo walkways, built by local residents, create a thrilling yet captivating experience, allowing visitors to move deeper into the caves, surrounded by a pristine and mysterious atmosphere.
Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry, it's the
The
documentary,
island is
it's
best known
finished.
for its natural and man-made cliff jumping spots, where platforms extend over the sea at different heights, attracting adventure seekers eager to leap into clear blue water.
I'm sorry that the documentary is finished, guys, because it was beautiful, honestly. You want to, I mean, you want to do have a reaction to this one when you watch it, but I don't know, at least for me, the beauty, it's so overwhelming that you lost your words. I don't know. We have these 3 episodes over here. This was the last one. Have you ever been to these places? I already asked in the other 2, and you guys answer. And thank you for the comments. I hope in this one you're gonna answer as well. Man, you should be proud to be a Filipino and to have a country like yours. I know there are a lot of problems. We talked on Alex and channel Volt, because I have another channel. You can find it in the description if you want to go and see there that we're talking only about the Philippines. But man, I mean, it's impossible. I don't think there is a country in this world which you can choose between beauties. And yeah, like the title says, because on the other channel we talked about Ophir and the Garden of Eden and the Philippines millions and millions of years ago. I'm sure it's the Garden of Eden that God created, because it's impossible to have all those beauty and unique beauties and made in that way that you cannot see anywhere in the world. I mean, how many days, weeks, months, or whatever you think a person would need to stay in the Philippines to see all this? And I'm sure this is not all. That's why on the channel we're gonna explore the world, yes, but we're gonna explore more the Philippine wildlife, and not only. So I'm wondering right now, before I was seeing this 3 parts documentary, I was thinking, yeah, I want to see Manila, Cebu, and so on, so on. But after seeing this, I mean, how many times? Because you arrive in one of both those places, and hell, you don't want to leave. I mean, you're gonna want to stay, like, I don't know, 2 days, 4, 6, 1 week maybe. And such a beauty that you cannot describe. Anyways, I hope you like this kind of videos that you can travel even behind of a screen and to see your beautiful country, that maybe there are places that you didn't know about. So with these videos, we can find out and show it to the world how unique the Philippines are. Thank you for watching. Like I always say, till next time, stay safe.